So, and you?
Yes, I'm doing great also.
So, yesterday actually we were talking about if you were a prime minister of Bangladesh. On actually we were talking on Messenger, and I have questioned you that if you were a prime minister of Bangladesh at first, what kind of changes did you bring for the general people?
So we already talked about this subject. So why we are talking right now again?
Actually, you didn't give me enough information. That's why I would like to know from you now. As you are an engineer,
Okay.
so what kinds of IT developments our government should do?
Okay, first of all, I would like to say you the first thing, if I were a prime minister, the first thing I do, I actually control the necessary foods, the price of necessary foods first, because if the price of necessary foods impacted to the general people lifestyle. So it will be my first step if I will be a prime minister. So the second thing is you ask me what will I do if I will be a prime minister for IT sector. First of thing I will increase the internet speed in our country. Second, I will build a monitoring system for software company, and software companies will be facilitated in various way, like every software engineer or every developer will have a pension system like a government job. So after that, I'll try to increase our software industry like USA, UK, this kind of big countries. So if we compete with them, then our financial financial situation will be improved for our country.
So, at present, if you observe the scenario of Bangladesh, all our necessary goods price is increasing rapidly. So, do you think government should create a app to control the all systems for our necessary goods?
Actually, I strongly believe that an app can't solve this problem. If government wants to solve this problem, then government have to monitor every system in our country. Otherwise, it won't be possible to control.
So, from your IT knowledge, what can our government do to decrease the price of our necessary goods?
Actually, it's difficult to solve by software, because you know that our necessary foods, most of our necessary food is are come from out
Are important.
are imported. So that's why some businessmen businessmen are storing this kind of foods illegally. So it's actually difficult to manage.
Okay, sir. If you observe or if you see the scenario of Bangladesh at present, maybe 8 or 10 years ago, who lived in village area, they cultivated some lands to crops our necessary goods like uh, vegetables and also rice and others, corn and etc. So day by day, Bangladesh is being developed, and we are getting so many advantage facilities at present. But now we are suffering from some fruit crisis at present. So do you think government should encourage the village people to cultivate their own lands?
Yes, you told the actual thing. I saw also few years ago. There are lots lands in the village, and people are used to cultivate some foods in their lands. But nowadays, cultivated land is being decreased day by day because many houses are built in that land. So, in addition to this, people are being so
Luxurious.
Luxurious.
people are being so luxurious day by day. They don't want to cultivate, or they don't want to do this kind of activities. So yes, government should take steps to encourage them. So in order to cultivate this kind of foods in the cultivated land.
So, if you think the Dhaka metropolitan cities area, there are many rooftops in metropolitan areas where people can cultivate some vegetables, or where people can plant some trees to make our environment well as we can get some foods. If you watch the documentary of Shaikh Shiraz,
Yes.
actually how we can cultivate some crops in our rooftop. So, what do you want to say about it?
Actually, yes, it's happening nowadays in Dhaka city. Some in some rooftops, but I don't see in the every rooftop of every building actually. But in multi-story building, there in a multi-story building, only one roof. There is a only rooftop, but that building lives many families. So only one rooftop can solve the problem for every families actually.
So, but rooftops are fully free at present. Many rooftops, any crop isn't being cultivated. So, do you think government should take some steps, or government should force the landowner of metropolitan cities area to cultivate some crops for us?
Actually, it's not possible to cultivate huge foods in a single rooftop. So yes, a house owner can cultivate some fruits for his or her family. It's actually not possible to mass cultivating.
It isn't happening. It isn't happening at present for all of the rooftops. So that's why I have told you that what can our government do, or what the landowners can do to cultivate some crops on the rooftop. If you see the scenery of Singapore and Western countries, every house has so many trees, and they are cultivating some crops as well as some fruits. So, and by planting some trees, they are able to make their environment fully well. But we are suffering also environment problem in Dhaka city. We can't get, or we are not getting enough pure oxygen only for this problem. So, do you think government should force the landowner of metropolitan cities area to plant some trees in their rooftop, or in their corridor, or in their veranda?
Well, you know that Dhaka is also suffering various problems day by day. One of the problem is mosquito. So if people cultivate in their rooftop, then there is a chance to increase the mosquito. And apart from this, I think being a citizen of freedom country, government can bound to cultivate their personal asset. Government cannot bound the people to
Government
cultivate.
cannot make bound.
Government cannot make bound
The people.
to cultivate in their own rooftop.
Okay, আপনাদের দুজনকে ধন্যবাদ, থ্যাংক ইউ।